Hey, Robert Spitzinger here, coming to you from Pigeon Cove on beautiful Lake Michigan. What do you think about when you hear the words get rich quick? You're probably like most of us and hear the word scheme jump in there, right? Get rich quick scheme. Or do you visualize a sales page that's so compelling that it sucks the credit card right out of your pocket, and before you know it, you've bought something that you're trying to make work and it's just confusing and you end up thinking you wasted your money? Or do you hear people screaming and yelling and trying to get your attention and saying, hey, look over here, you can get rich quick? And yeah, sure, we all have those kind of experiences when we think of the words get rich quick, don't we? But what do you think about when you hear the words get rich slow? Well, I think about the model that we've always been taught, which is work really hard to get good grades so you can go to college, and work really hard to get a good job so you can work really hard for 20 to 40 years and pinch your pennies and not live your life the way you want to because you're working so hard that finally at the end of that 20 to 30 to 40 years you can relax because you're going to be rich and you can live the life just the way you wanted, and you're 55, 65 years old, right? Well, I think we all know intuitively that get rich quick is really a misnomer, right? Let me ask you this question. What is your time frame when you think of the words get rich quick? Do you think 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years? What do you think? What's your time frame when you think get rich quick? Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. Even the people that get rich quick on the internet, and the internet is like the gold rush of our times, isn't it? Think back to the gold rush days when they had the California gold rush. People would sell everything they owned and get on these wagon trains that would go across the country, and it would take months, and they would have to, battle wild Indians, and they would have to, put up with other people that were, you know, trying to claw their way to get there, and fighting to find the food they needed to stay alive, and you're lucky if you didn't die of disease before you got over there. And then when you got there, you had to do back-breaking work just to get the opportunity of finding a nugget of gold that would make you rich quick, right? Well, nowadays, with the internet and the gold rush to the internet, we have opportunities. We have so many opportunities right at our fingertips, don't we? It's so much easier. And I hear people all the time who try to get rich on the internet and then they quit and they say it's too hard. And I think about the gold rush and how backbreaking that was. And here's the thing, it's you don't really get rich quick. No one ever got rich quick because they had to learn the knowledges and the skills first. They might have been poor and then all of a sudden got rich pretty quick at the end of the time. Once they applied all the skills they had learned, they might have gotten rich. They might have gone from not having anything to having a lot very quickly. But really, you start when you're born. You start the day you're born, and it's a progression. It's life is progress. That's what it's all about. So I am on the path to get rich quick myself, but I realize that it's all about learning the skills and getting the knowledge that you need to get rich quick, right? Think about Donald Trump, okay? He was a billionaire and he lost everything. But 2 years later, he was a billionaire again. Why was that? It was because he had the knowledge up here. He had the skills. He knew what it took to fail, to fail, to fail, to make some progress, to fail, to make some progress. He had been through that whole process already before, and he knew what it took to win. He knew what it took to be a billionaire again. And so we got it back like that. Like I said, I am on the path to being rich. To my mind, being rich is having $10,000 a month residual income. And that's $120,000 a year. For me, that's all it would take for me to be able to do what I want, to be what I want to be, do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want, whenever I want, right? Something like that. So that's my goal, and I am going to work at that until I reach it. I am not going to quit until I figure it out and get there. And I am using the internet as my vehicle to get there. So if you want to find out what vehicle I'm using and what I'm doing, connect with me. Subscribe to my YouTube video. Click below here, get some more information. Now, obviously, we've been talking about this the whole way. This is no guarantee of income. You have to do the work. You have to do the work to get yourself to the point to have the knowledge to be able to deploy. Let's use the word deploy. Deploy the vehicle or whatever it is that's going to get you to where you are rich. So let's connect. I am on this journey. I am looking for like-minded people that want to come along, and if you're one of them, connect with me, okay? You can click below here, get some information, click below on my blog post, get some information, just connect, and let's do this together, because really, it's a team sport. It's no fun doing it by yourself.